Culture is something that defines your organization. And strategy is your long-term thinking, your approach that you're going to use to run your business. And while it sounds really good, culture eats strategy for breakfast, in actual fact, one can't live without the other. So if you go and create a strategy that is not aligned to your culture, and if your real problem is not the strategy, the real problem is culture, you can really never execute that strategy. Let's look at your organization and understand who is your organization and is that aligned to what you want? Is the culture aligned to what you want? And even more importantly, is the culture aligned to producing the results that your business wants? And if you can get that right, then yes, bring on your strategy, the best strategy, and you'll be able to deliver it. But if you bring on your best strategy, but haven't fixed the underlying issues of the organization, nothing will help you execute that strategy successfully. It's not an easy job to align culture and strategy, because if you look at it, we're all individuals. Now we're asking leaders to bring a disparate community of individuals and make them deliver as a single cohort, a single team, a single organization. It can be done. Absolutely, it can be done. And when leaders are able to align the organization into a single being, that becomes the organization's culture. And then when you have your strategy that is set around that organization's identity or ways of working, it is sustainable and it is easier to then deliver that strategy, because not only have you taken into consideration the steps that are needed to meet your objectives and deliverables, you've also taken into consideration who is available to deliver it, and are they able to deliver it, and what do they need to do to be able to deliver it. So it kind of starts then tying in your capability and capacity with your requirements. The risk of investing heavily in strategy without cultural gaps is that you'll have a mismatch. You're trying to do something based on certain assumptions that you have made without addressing the underlying root cause. So if you don't have the capability and you're trying to execute the strategy without bringing in the capability, of course, you're going to fail. Right? Now, if you think you have the capability because you've got the right people in place, but you haven't been able to bring them on the journey together to become a single unit, you are going to fail. So bringing people together through the ways of working so they work as a single unit, that is setting culture. And if you can't do that, it doesn't matter. You'll bring the best strategy, you can bring the best people, but you won't be as successful as somewhere where you have set the culture, the right culture, and then organize your strategy according to the people and their ways of working. At what point should culture be part of the strategy development? I absolutely wish more and more leaders would ask me that. They're not two different things. What you have to look at is, what is it that you're looking for? And as a business leader, there's just one thing you should be looking for, which is making your business better so you can serve your customers better, whoever your end customer is. That should be every business owner's single goal, right? Now, how do you align the two, the culture gaps and strategy? Do you even align it? For me, it's one and the same thing. Culture has to really, culture has to be the foundation of your strategy. Culture has to be the foundation of your being, of your organization. And what I mean by that is, an organization is a bunch of people coming together. And if we can get them to work together as a single unit, if we can get them to work together as a single unit happily, and if we can get them to work together as a single unit happily, but working really hard, can you imagine what that's going to do to your organization? You know, you go, okay, great, strategy was on paper, but when I actually came to it, it just happened because people, my people, my staff, my organization was invested in the success, because my success, my organization's success is their success, because that's the culture I've set up. And it can be done. Not only have I seen it being done, I have done it with my teams in the past over and over again. So it can be done, and something that is repeatable consciously can be taught.